Spider-Man Homecoming is the newest Spider-Man movie in the Spider-Man franchise. It's the second Spider-Man reboot, and it is the 16th film of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, directed by Jon Watts with a screenplay written by Jonathan Goldstein, John Francis Daly, Jon Watts, Christopher Ford, Chris McKenna, and Eric Summers, and stars Tom Holland, Michael Keaton, Jon Favreau, Zendaya, Donald Glover, Tyne Daly, Marisa Tomei, Laura Harrier, and Robert Downey Jr. And the basic plot of this movie is stirred by his experience with the Avengers. Young Peter Parker returns home to live with his Aunt May, or should I say, hot Aunt May. Peter Parker starts to embrace his newfound identity as Spider-Man, and he also tries to return to his normal daily routine, distracted by thoughts of proving himself to be more than just a friendly neighborhood superhero. Peter must soon put his powers to the test when the evil Vulture emerges to threaten everything that he holds dear. This was my second most anticipated film of 2017. Now, the question is, did it deliver or did it disappoint? Well, after The Amazing Spider-Man 2, the franchise needed another reboot, and this character clearly got introduced to Captain America Civil War, and which was awesome. And this movie, Spider-Man Homecoming, was freaking awesome. I loved this movie. It was amazing. Do you know how it feels? Do you know how it feels to have a Spider-Man movie that doesn't feel like it's unnecessary or sets up Sinister Six bullcrap that we don't care about? But this movie was fantastic. This is the best Spider-Man movie since Spider-Man 2. And this coming from someone who is a Spider-Man fan, because I love the animated series. I love the Raimi trilogy. That's my favorite incarnation. And I love this incarnation of Spider-Man. But this film was fantastic. It was great. I enjoyed it. It was so cool. I love it. They nailed it with this character. I feel like this movie did everything perfect. And I have a blast with this movie. This movie, it respects the character of Spider-Man. It does a good job of treating this character right, with respect, and this is non-spoiler, by the way. This is non-spoiler. I will talk about spoiler stuff in my spoiler for review, but the jokes in here were funny. They were clever. They were well written. I felt like the high school stuff was really, really good, and I felt like served the purpose. It was just, I was so intrigued by Peter trying to balance high school stuff with Spider-Man stuff, and everything doesn't go his way, and you see him struggle. And that's what Spider-Man fans want to see, right? So I have to say that this film just knocked it out of the park. It did a very impressive job of handling the character and his high school stuff. There's a lot of funny jokes in here. I didn't think his best friend was annoying. A lot of people complained that he was annoying. A lot of people say this movie's overrated. No, it's not overrated. This movie is awesome. It deserved the praise it's getting. It deserved the money it's making, and it surpassed both the Amazing Spider-Man movies. And I loved Tom Holland's performance as Spider-Man Peter Parker. He was great. He was amazing. He was just incredible, and he took inspiration from Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, but he brought something new and exciting to his version of the character. Michael Keaton as Vulture, he was great. He was great. I won't say what it is. I will save it for my spoiler-filled review, but I have to say that he was great. I loved his backstory. I loved the suit. It looks impressive. And it's great seeing him play another hero comic book character after Batman. So that's pretty enthusiastic. We got Jon Favreau back as Happy Hogan. Always good to see him. We have Zendaya as Michelle. I don't think she's Mary Jane. I don't. I just think she's MJ. But I love her performance in here. Screw the haters. You people just want to... Donald Glover is Aaron Davis. I also liked him. It's a surprise. The role is a surprise treat for fans. He is the uncle of Miles Morales. That's one only spoiler I'm giving away because I'm saving everything else for the other review. But he was pretty good. He was pretty good. Tyne Daly, I thought she was really good in the movie. Robert Downey Jr. always brings his A game as Iron Man. I loved him in this film. And Gwyneth Paltrow does make an appearance. Sorry, but I have to say it. I like the best friend, Ned, played by Jacob Batalon. He's really good. Tony Revolori plays Flash Thompson. He's really cool too. And Laura Harrier is also really great as Liz. I like her. She was an amazing love interest. I like that. That we have a different love interest that's not Gwen Stacy or Mary Jane or Betty Brant. But Marisa Tomei is Aunt May. Wow. Marisa Tomei is hot. She's hot. I've defended this casting choice since it was first announced because it makes sense. Because the scriptwriter for Civil War, he even said that they need to have a younger Aunt May. But just like for an actress who's in her 50s, just like Monica Bellucci, both her and Monica Bellucci, they're both still hot, and they look amazing for their age. The action is nice. I feel the intensity. I feel the extreme that is going on. The editing is top notch. I love the editing here. The cinematography is great. I love the score by Michael Giacchino. It's really good. I love his score. You do have the 1960s cartoon series, but I feel like this film just did a perfect job at doing what they did. They not only respected what makes this character well loved, but they also made this character just fun. And this is also one of the biggest summer blockbuster hits, right next to Wonder Woman, which this movie has made $588 million worldwide. It's surpassing both of the Andrew Garfield films. Thank you, because that's well deserved. And Wonder Woman is making $783 million. So that is awesome. That's incredible. And I can't wait for the sequel to this and Spider-Man Homecoming. To this and Wonder Woman coming in 2019. I feel like the cast does a great job. Everyone is fantastic. And this movie is darn well written. It's darn well written. The story is there. There's no Sinister Six bullcrap. There's no Uncle Ben and stuff. They remixed the origin for this one. It's does the suit make the man? And you see that in this movie. I think they did that much fantastically well, and I love the lighthearted tone because Spider-Man is a lighthearted character. And at 2 hours and 13 minutes, this is the second longest. But none of these Spider-Man movies, except for the Amazing Spider-Man 1, it did not feel long. I love the movie. I would talk about spoilers right now, but I'm going to wait till I do my spoiler-filled review to talk about those spoilers for you guys. So, this is one of my favorites of the year so far. And I'm going to give Spider-Man Homecoming my JDRSA and an A+. Because that's how much I loved Spider-Man Homecoming. This is a return to form for Spider-Man. And it only took this movie to get to bring the character back from a fate worse than death. So, 10 years, one trilogy I love. The other series of films I am very mixed on. But this is a return to form for Spider-Man. Thank you, Marvel. Thank you. So, let me know what you guys think of Spider-Man Homecoming down below. And do you like it? Do you not like it? And I will see you in my spoiler-filled review. And if you like this, you can click here. And we can all have a good time.